The speed of exhaustive key searches against DES after 1990 began to cause discomfort amongst users of DES. However, users did not want to replace DES, as it takes an enormous amount of time and money to change encryption algorithms that are widely adopted and embedded in large security architectures. The pragmatic approach was not to abandon the DES completely, but to change the manner in which DES is used. This led to the modified schemes of triple DES, sometimes known as 3DES. Incidentally, there are two variants of triple DES, known as 3-key triple DES and 2-key triple DES. Triple DES was developed in 1998 and derived from DES. It applies the DES cipher algorithm 3 times to each of the data blocks. Triple DES encryption is a computerized cryptography where block cipher algorithms are applied 3 times to each data block. The key size is increased in triple DES to ensure additional security through encryption capabilities. Each block contains 64 bits of data. 3 keys are referred to as bundle keys with 56 bits per key. There are 3 keying options in data encryption standards, all keys being independent, key 1 and key 2 being independent keys, and all 3 keys being identical. Before using 3-key triple DES, a user first generates and distributes a 3-key triple DES key, K, which consists of 3 different DES keys, K1, K2, and K3. This means that the actual 3T DES key has a length of 3 times 56 or 168 bits. The encryption scheme is illustrated as follows. The encryption-decryption process is as follows. First, you encrypt the plaintext blocks using the single DES with key 1. Now, you decrypt the output of step 1 using the single DES with key 2. Finally, you encrypt the output of step 2 using a single DES with key 3. The output of step 3 is the ciphertext. The decryption of a ciphertext is a reverse process of what we just described. The user first decrypts using key 3, then encrypts with key 2, and finally decrypts with key 1. Due to this design of triple DES as an encrypt, decrypt, encrypt process, it is possible to use a 3T DES hardware implementation for single DES by setting K1, K2, and K3 to be the same value. This provides backwards compatibility with DES. The second variant of triple DES, also known as 2T DES, is identical to 3T DES, except that K3 is replaced by K1. In other words, the user encrypts plaintext blocks with key K1, then decrypts with key K2, and finally encrypts with key K1 again. Therefore, 2D DES has a key length of 112 bits. While triple DES systems are significantly more secure than single DES, these are clearly a much slower process than encryption using single DES. Now let's compare and contrast the data encryption standard with triple DES. The key length for DES is 56 bits. With a 2T triple DES, the key length is 112 bits. 3T DES is 168 bits. They are both symmetric and block ciphered. The number of keys required is 1 for DES and 2 or 3, depending on which one you're using, for triple DES.